Hello. Well then, everything here is probably awful, no doubt. This is my first attempt at streaming on the new setup. Maybe my last, who knows. I'm trying it out though, yes. So, give me a moment. I'm just going to try and get the chat on my phone. Not that anyone is here. Yes, very pressing. Please be patient. How do I get chat? Sometimes I love the YouTube app. Oh, hi. Hello. Can you hear me? Am I audible? I'm yes, just trying to set the chat up right now. So give me a moment if I could. Not that it's a very urgent anything. Oh, it worked. I have the chat. Okay, well, hopefully you can hear me. Actually, I can test it out. Am I audible? Yes, I am audible. Haha. Okay. Now what? Did I turn my... Oh, gosh. I'm great at this, okay? Pro streamer. Alright. Hopefully, everything's working good. And I've lost my sound, so that's a great start. Oh no, I haven't. I'm back. Okay. You may remember this world from before. It has been a little while since I've been streaming this, but it still exists. I had to struggle actually to recover it. I thought I'd lost it, which was pretty upsetting because yeah, obviously it took a little while to build. Hi, GGC is George Colwell. Is that right? Am I recalling correctly? That's a blast from the past. As is this the very existence of this stream, I suppose. Oh, I see a defect. I must have accidentally shot this with a brush at some point. Oh. There's a hole. All right, let's test out some brushes. See if I can remember my old tricks. What do we got here? So let's try here. We'll try a brush. Brush. Cylinder. Sand. 3. Is that going to work? Ah, nearly. Maybe if I just do that. Aha! This is definitely not the correct way to do this, but... Okay, well, I'm getting back into it, okay? I don't know who you are, Clips. I'm afraid. I don't remember your name. Remind me, maybe you can remind me with your old username. I'm not sure what it is, or was. So I have a new setup, as you may have guessed from the message in the title. So I have a very, very expensive... I went to the shop today and I bought all of the most expensive streamer equipment. I felt very out of place. There was lots of little teenagers in their hoodies and little kids like playing around on the gaming chairs. People basically who couldn't afford and probably deserved the equipment much more than I did. And I just walked in and I'm like, haha, I have a real job. And I bought it. Yes, I remember Whitten. Whitten. It rings a bell. I don't remember much about you, I'm afraid. You have to remind me, maybe, or Dot. Do as you please. I'm not the boss of you. So I'm trying to decide what I should do here, apart from just kind of poke around. Obviously, there's a lot of new blocks in the game, which I don't know much about. So maybe I need to kind of extend some of these old builds with some new blocks. I know coral is a good one, for example. Haha. If you say so, QNub. Maybe a little bit ahead, but now very behind. I actually saw a recent time lapse. It was recommended from my channel, and I was just absolutely astonished, just blown away. Can't remember the exact who it was, or it was something called a Seraphim build or something. Someone built this angel, and it just put my angel Lucifer build just completely to shame. Like it was just so good, so beautiful. So yes, I feel like I'm just going to stay away from organics, since I don't think I can ever match some of the stuff that's being produced at the moment. But maybe I find the natural builds nice and kind of therapeutic, so I'll probably stick with those for now. So I've moved. I used to be living in London, and now I am living in Switzerland, home of all of the money in the world. So yeah, got them dollar beans, y'all, and don't really care about that stream money, which I never should have really. Anyway, it's not a very lucrative business to be in, I think, most of the time. I know I say that, lots of people want to be streamers, but I was going to say something. I'm already being forgetful. Oh, hi. I forget the camera is up here. Oh, it does this, the camera. Look, wow. Oh, I'm over here. Oh, and now, oh, I'm over here. How about that for fancy and totally unnecessary? I need to put a river in here. It looks like I started laying the foundations for it, but never actually did it. Maybe some more trees. Start small is a good idea, I think. Oh my gosh. Who built this? This is so messy. Let me get a... So, how do you snipe? Snipe? Is it called a snipe? And we want to do voxel stone. Is that going to work? No, I need to do gunpowder for that, right? Hello, I just want to say that you're doing a great job, and I still listen to all the construction you made, like the Phoenix or Midas. It's very nice of you. Many years since I actually made those, of course. It's nice to hear that people are still enjoying them. As I said, it's amazing how much techniques and skill has come on. Well, I mean, I say that I was never, I don't think, at the head of the game, but yeah, just some of the stuff I've seen is just incredible, and I do recommend to check out many of the other creators that are making such wonderful buildings, and also are doing so recently and with more diligence than I am, since I haven't actually produced anything in years, literally. So this will be my first anything for years. So I had a whole area over here, which I thought might be nice. Since I'm now in Switzerland, I could do some mountains-inspired stuff, and that's what I kind of started work on, but never really completed. You see here we have the beginnings of a glacier, and we've got the mountains here. This is going to be a big ice sheet, I think, was the intention. So I think I could probably continue with that, actually. Although I don't know if I want to get... No, I won't get started on it right now. I'm going to decide shortly what I will build. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go to the coast here on this side of the mountain and do that, since that is almost complete anyway. You can see there's still some of the guidelines left and stuff like that. Yes, so the webcam is exactly following me. It's fancy webcam that does that. As I say, I was just given the opportunity to just fulfill all of my dreams as a teenager and just buy everything from the shop because I can. Yes, we have weird weather here as well, actually. So a week ago, I was swimming in the river. It was very cold, but I mean the temperature was about 22 degrees, maybe. And that was just a week ago, and now today it's snowing. So yes, it has changed quite a lot. Okay, actually, let's start at the base here. And we'll start by getting rid of some of this water. So how are we going to do that? So I want to do cylinder, brush, cylinder, air, 30, 30, mask, water. Is that going to work? Yes, except, of course, the brush is always based at the top, and so despite the fact that it is 30 wide and 30 high, it's only 30 wide at the top, which is awkward. So I'm gonna have to kind of dig my way down. There's definitely an easier way to do this, but it's fine. We made it. That wasn't too difficult. So yeah, I'm just gonna clear out this space, and I can easily put this back. Of course, just replace with the water with replace the air with water, of course, at the right height. So we'll go all the way back over here, actually. Oh, that's funny. Wonder how that happened. Oh, is there a slash drain? What does that do? If I do this, maybe? Oh, okay. I see. That would probably work easier, wouldn't it? Although I do need to be careful. I don't really want to take away stuff that's water that's kind of higher, but I guess there isn't really much around here. So let me try that. I'll just try. Well, I guess I don't need to. I've already done it. So I guess since we're going all the way to the seabed here, I'll take it a little bit further here, and we'll go all the way around to this edge here. And okay, wow, I really neglected the seabed, huh? I mean, I guess nobody's looking there, but it would be nice to at least not have like literal boulders meeting straight up sand. Let's try some like really careless. Let me see here. Really careless use of voxel sniper. We want to do erode. Erode blend? What is erode blend? Erode blend. What does that do? That seems fine. Can we do size bigger? Maybe like 5? What does that do? Okay, it's pretty weak still. Maybe I kind of want a more powerful one than this. Smooth? Is there a smooth brush maybe? I think erode blend might have been the best call there. Can I set? That's not very powerful, is it? Not really going to do much. Maybe let's try the rocks. Try and put some rocks in and then smooth them. So you go brush, rock, stone, 6, and then I think that is that like how rough it is. Kind of want quite a rough. I'll put 100 for that. For the roughness. I'm not sure if that is roughness. I'm not sure what that's doing actually. Okay, this is too big. Let's go for, back down to 10, and we'll go for a size 5. And I'm just gonna basically patch some of these holes and then we can smooth over this whole thing. And yeah, I just want to kind of make this less of a mess, more or less. Hello, double que, double Q, QQ, is it? Hello, my friend. Do I know you? Not to sound rude. Excuse me. Who dis? New phone, who dis? Yes, I wanna. I will figure out which way to smooth this, and I also want to put this. I have this kind of seaweed thing going on, so I kind of want to do that. Although we can use real seaweed now, right? There's real seaweed in Minecraft. My goodness, this I forget how long this kind of stuff takes. This is probably why I was so slapdash and quick with the original build here. But yes, I don't want it to be quite so overhanging. We can go for a kind of a cliff thing, but yeah, maybe not. Maybe this is not very natural looking, is it? These huge boulders just kind of hanging there. So what I'm making, I've decided to work on the coast here since this is all complete around that way. So I thought I'll kind of move around here, and this mountain here, as you can see, is very unfinished. So it'd be nice to kind of finish it off a bit. Aha. Well, thanks for your love and kisses and hearts and things. I maybe have put words in your mouth there, but thank you for your support. It's nice to hear that people still enjoy the builds. As I said earlier, very, very much weaker today than I would like in terms of how they stand up with today's builds. Oh wow, that's not good. This was laziness. Arr. You know what? There's a better way to do this. Let's use cylinders. Let's go for brush cylinder 10. Oh no, I need to set it to a rock, not whatever 10 is. Stone, not rock. Stone. 10. No, 10. Let's go actually for stone andesite. 10. Is that going to work? What do we got there? Well, that's not doing much. I'm kind of scared about what that is doing. What? Brush, cylinder, stone, andesite. Like semicolon? No. Oh. Yes, slash brush. Got it. No. Comma? Fun. My job, my occupation, I'm a software engineer, which may not surprise you, I suppose, if you see me using commands and things. I think there must be a mask. Is there a oh yeah, of course I set mask water, didn't I? Silly. Mask off. Mask all. Mask. Aha, got it. Yes, so software engineer, probably never been a better time for it. It seems like every year software engineers become more in demand. So I have no complaints. It's been good. Obviously, with the pandemic, I was able to work from home, which was not something we'd been able to do before, which I was very grateful for. Really enjoyed that. I was able to work in Spain for some months as well. Oh, I feel a beach. Do I want to put a beach here? Is a beach appropriate? Oh, we could have a cove, a little cove here. That could be fun. If I bring rocks out here and maybe bring these rocks out, we could have like kind of a covered little area. Oh, we could have like an arch over the top, perhaps. That'd be nice. So let's see here. So I'm going to set out the floor here. Is this going to work? Mask water. Well, never mind. I'll do the / drain. Strain 30. Well, I have to be in the water, do I? Oh, okay. I see. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So you can't drain things that you're not actually standing in. Yeah, actually, that's really good. Okay. How about yourself? What are you guys doing with yourselves? So I understand some of you must be, I guess, getting older. You must have been kids when you saw my original time lapses, and maybe you're college or university or starting jobs now. It's kind of crazy how long the Minecraft has been around, and I think some of the people who perhaps, well, I mean, I think it's a fact of life. Some of the people who were children playing the original kind of early versions of Minecraft are now fully grown adults. I mean, I was basically children, not quite. I think I was about 17 when I first played Minecraft, maybe, which is kind of children. Maybe not multiple children, but I was children. Yes. Technically not true. I was one children. And how how are you doing? I guess you must be just starting out on your career then, assuming you have a career, or your journey into the world of work, which is fun. I have just about finished my journey into the world of work, and now I'm well and truly a wage slave, I suppose you might say. Although, yeah, you got to get that money. Dollar beans, y'all. Big pimping, spending cheese, etc. Holy. You were 10. Yeah, gosh. So, actually, I know a guy, or at least I did know a guy. I don't know. I say no. I know of a guy who's someone that I used to play with, and I think he became an architect, and he was a great builder. So I like to think that I helped inspire him. Maybe not. Maybe that's a little bit egotistic of me, but I like to think that maybe I did that. And I wonder whether Minecraft has had an effect on the number of people who want to go into design, architectural design specifically, or interior design, or engineering, even science, I suppose. Maybe not. But I think, yeah, it would be interesting to know. Trying NFTs. Aha, how's that going? I have a bit of crypto myself, but I actually think I'm not legally allowed to condone buying cryptocurrency, because I think, well, maybe it's fine here, but I know in Australia some creators were getting in trouble for, well, to be fair, they probably shouldn't have been sharing financial advice, but yes, they were in trouble for sharing financial advice, which, yeah, may have been to their own benefit as well, which I guess is pretty sinister. If you're like, everybody buy, and then you sell, I can imagine why that might be seen as not really okay. I'm going to try a bigger drain. If I drain 100. Oh my god, amazing! All right, so I'm just going to set this a bit taller. Let's just quickly fill out under here, because this is weird. then I think what I'm going to do is so I want to bring, we can bring this kind of, what is it called, a spur, I think, a piece of a mountain that is kind of a ridge like, I think it's called a spur. But let's bring this, build this spur out a bit. I want to have kind of a headland here, I suppose. It's a technical term for it. Yeah, it's definitely. You can make a. I mean, you can certainly make. I imagine, basically con your subscribers without them ever even realizing they've been conned. For example, if I were to make a, I mean, this is a pretty extreme example, but I mean, an NFT is a good example, I suppose. But I mean, if I were to make a cryptocurrency of my own, and then say buy, and I'm the one doing all of the selling, I make loads of money off of my subscribers, and then they're left holding something that is essentially not necessarily completely useless, but its only value was the fact that I said buy it. It would be like me saying, here's my PayPal link, send me money, and I will send you essentially nothing. Which is, yeah, pretty sinister. So I'm actually thinking I need to think about how this is going to impact this tree here, which is taking some space. Yeah, I think I will. Yes, I actually do need to think about this a bit more carefully, because I don't want the builds to kind of collide with each other for no reason. Maybe we could just build this all the way around, and then have it more, kind of leave this with some space for itself. Let's drain a bit more of the water here. Oh, that's a great command. Okay. Oh, I could do like a coral reef actually. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna build it all the way around. I mean, it's maybe not going to gel exactly with the. Ah, yeah, we almost have kind of a coral reef thing going on already. So now I need to investigate what the coral blocks actually are, because I don't really know. I haven't really played in a long time, so I'm not sure what the various coral blocks are and how to use them effectively. So we're going to be experimenting a bit here. Senior architect of a popular Southeast Asia server. That sounds fun. What kind of stuff? I guess you. I guess each Minecraft server has a completely different way of working, so it could mean anything, I guess. So yes, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to erode a bunch here. So B, erode, melt. Alright, and we're just going to erode this all the way back, like really take it back, and we'll use this as a kind of a base, a platform to build the coral reef on top of. I know I've got some great tools that will work really well for building a kind of a reef. I just need to remember what they are. So I think splatter is probably perfect. And I will definitely be making use of it if that is a brush that exists. If it's not, well, more fool me, I guess. So I'm also going to fill this basin here with sand as well. But I want to make kind of an interesting shape to kind of play with first. So let's keep pushing this back for now. I'm going to go around the other side and do the same thing. Just melt it all the way back. I mean, I'm not too fussed about the extreme edge. I know that I literally started this project here as cleaning up the ugly seafloor, but yeah, okay. I'm just making another one. 'Tis the way of things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing. Again, this is really quite preliminary, so it doesn't matter that the brush is doing a lot of damage to the. I mean, it's already ugly, so it's not. I suppose it's not doing too much damage, but using a brush this heavily is certainly not good for finishing an area. It usually will make it. You can see. You get these very regular repeating patterns that are just kind of a result of the way the brush works. It's not very sophisticated. Let's take out some of this. Yes, make it just a more interesting shape, basically. What's my motivation? I was just thinking it'd be fun, to be honest. I quite enjoyed it, and like in itself, it's quite relaxing. I have. Obviously, working a career job is not the least stressful thing in the world. So I do have some stresses in my life, and I have been playing a lot of Dota 2. That is a very stressful game. So something a bit chiller is nice for me, and that's kind of what this I'm hoping will provide. Who knows? Maybe I'll be bored and I won't do it, but I'd like to think that I will. I've lost the chat there. If someone ever says, I've only got 20 subs, say each one of them has a life, friends, family, and hobbies. This is true. For sure. Okay. This looks good. But, unfortunately, if you're a... you don't get that information from your view count. It just tells you how many people, and not the nature of their lives. Alright, so I'm going to have a go with the coral. Now, I understand coral dies if it's not exposed to water, which is going to make this build kind of difficult. So let's try it out, and maybe I'll have to use different blocks and then replace them later with the coral. But let's try out some brushes. So we have a splatter brush, right? Brush splatter. Let's just try, what is coral? Coral block. No, coral underscore block. Okay, let's examine the list here. Bubble coral. Okay, I don't know what that is. Bubble. I don't know how to find. There's a way to do this, isn't there? Is it F3 maybe? How can I see? What is, oh, / fast. Oh, interesting. Changes won't be written to history. Right, undo is disabled. Lighting in the affected chunks may be wrong. Okay, I don't think that's the right command. F3, A. A? A? A. A? A. How am I doing this? Coral block here. Go in here. That was Q. Alright, well, it's fine. So that's going to die, right? Will it? Yes, okay. But if I put water on it, will it live again? Come back to life? No. No, it's dead. It bleached. Like the Great Barrier Reef right there. Brain coral. Okay. Well, let's leave it for now anyway. I will build a. Oh, we're like almost exactly at the right. Wait, is that the water level? We're like just below the water level at the moment. Actually, I need to take it down a little bit. Oh, maybe not. No, it's fine. All right, so I'm going to try my splatter brush anyway. Splatter, is it? Splat ball. What is splat ball? Splat ball. Boom. Okay. Ah, yeah, I remember. I don't want splat ball though. I just want splat. Splatter. Splatter disc? Oh, splatter voxel. That should... Nope. Let's try modifying some of these things. Use fast. Use your one to set the redstone to 0. What? What does that mean? Right, let me try here. Splat. I only splat voxel. Splatter voxel. G1. Growth percent set to 0. Okay, well that's not working. So it's not G. Recursions 1. Okay, it's still doing like a big splatter though. I don't want that. I want a single one. Aha, got it. Okay. Recursions 3. So I see. Okay, yeah, like this. This is what I want. Ah, actually, you know what? This is probably perfect. With fast, you... Oh, I want to set redstone to 0. I mean, we can try it. Let me see here. Gross sound, but no. Okay, still going to turn grey. But let's just do. We'll build it with some other blocks, and then we'll go for purple concrete. If I can. I don't know how to tell. I don't know what the name of the block is. I don't know how to tell that. Q, F3. I'm sure there's a way to do this. No, online resource packs. Resource packs, accessibility, no. I'm actually going to quickly tab out and find out how to tell, because that's going to make things a lot easier. How to tell block IDs in Minecraft. Oh god, it's a YouTube video. Okay, not that. F3 and H at the same time. I see. Okay, got it. Nope. Aha! Now we got it. Oh, that's just the name of the blocks. Aha. That's good. Key bindings. F3Q, F3H, advanced tooltips, chunk boundaries. It must be advanced tooltips, to be honest. That'll probably work. I can probably just write out the names. So this name is purple concrete. So let's try purple concrete. So I want to do V. Purple. Oh, I actually get a list here. That's convenient. All right. Why? Why you no work? What's wrong with that? Oh. Okay. Well, this worked, kind of. Alright, so let's, now that I'm doing this, let's try playing with some of the modifiers here. So we got the recursion rate is the number of times it's going to try extending itself. So 1 is it won't do it at all, 3 is it will try up to 3 times. The growth rate is the percentage chance I think that any block connected will be extended, or maybe it's the chance that it will grow. So a slightly higher one will create some more interesting shapes. A slightly higher one will grow faster, I suppose. That's probably not too surprising for the growth. Maybe I don't need to describe too much in detail. But yes, something like this is going to work splendidly, I think. But actually, so these are going to be kind of like these coral trees, but I kind of want to have a more bulbous base. So let's look at what the different coral blocks are. Bobble coral, brain coral, tube coral. Okay, so this is probably tube coral then, I would guess. This one that I'm doing here, the blue one. The brain coral, I guess, is going to be. I'm just literally judging by the names here, but let's go and experiment with it. So we'll try the brain coral, and we'll try to make some brain shapes with that, since it's called a brain coral. So we'll go for a pink concrete. Is pink in this game? Pink concrete? No. Oh yes, it is. Okay. So let's try and make some brain shapes. So to do that, I want to use less recursions. So let's go for less recursions and way more growth. Wait, what? I need to set these together, don't I? Let's go for... okay, hold on. Brush size, 1. Growth, 50%. Recursions, 2. So now this should place like a blob, basically. Maybe more recursions? Why is that not... I'm confused by that. I feel like that should be growing more. So I tried the / fast, and it seemed like it was still going, but it's still doing it. You know what? A rock is a much more sensible thing here, isn't it? So let's go for brush, rock, pink, concrete, 3, and we'll go for... Aha! Now we got brain corals. Bleh, brains. Okay, I don't know if this is what brain coral looks like in the game, but I don't care. Aha. Yes, the coral in the stone, I agree. Yes, that's not a bad idea, especially for the base here. Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good idea. I should, if I build more stone here, I'll definitely do that, actually. Okay, so I'm actually gonna let's paint out some kind of interesting shapes here. So I want to make it, rather than just kind of mushing it all in one place. Let's bring some out here. And we'll bring some along here. Actually, I need to have a channel for water somewhere, don't I? I want water to be able to kind of get in and out easily, but I guess we'll kind of discover where that's going to be. Alright, I'm going to have a bit of a barrier here, and then we'll kind of fill it out on the interior here. I think that could look cool. So, again, this is going to be replaced with the pink coral when we have... the setup correct. I think that's enough. Oh, looks ugly. Looks absolutely hideous. What else we got here? So that's brain corals. Tube corals will be like this, I think. So we can kind of build those on top, I think. In fact, let's go for that now. It's going to take a little bit longer to do the tube corals, but we can try. So for tube corals, I wanted something like this. And I wanted voxel purple concrete. Wow, yes, this is going to take a long time actually. Oh, I need to remember the water level. Yes, of course. I forget. So these are going to be sticking out of the, actually out of the surface, which is not quite correct. But you know what? I can probably set this up such that I can generate those in like one click if I do it correctly. So growth 10 is fine, I think. And we want to do recursions. Let's do like 10 recursions and see what happens. How is that only... I feel like this... Recursions. This is not working as I thought it would. Maybe I'm forgetting how to do this. Could not find brush. What? Brush splatter voxel. What? This is like a modifier, is it? Speed of seed percent. Growth 10. What? I'm so confused. Brush type splatter voxel. Growth 10. Growth 100. No, 10. Recursions 10. What? Why does that not work? Oh, do I need to do it like this? So growth 10? No. Oh, I'm confused. Why does that not? So we want to do a G10? No. Oh, maybe I can only set one at once. Is that it? Ah. Wait. That's a 10. G10! What? Okay, this is not... I think there's a bug with... Oh! Okay. Weird, but fine. And recursions. 10 recursions. Okay, this is going to be a big one now. Funny. That's not really what I had in mind at all. Clearly this is not working in the way that I thought it would. I expected a splatter, to be honest. Like, why is it not splattering? I don't think it's... No, it doesn't turn around. But you can probably see me over here. Hi. Or over here. But yes, no, it's not going to turn all the way around. I doubt. It's quite wide angle though, I think. Okay, so what's the other command that I can do here with this? S? Seeds? No, it's useless. So, oh, it's an info command. A growth percentage, seed percentage, 10. So that's really not behaving the way that I thought it would. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do it manually, unless there's... I know there's some custom tree commands, isn't there? Tree. Oh, undo. Unbind. B tree. There's like custom tree, isn't there? B tree list. Okay. That's no good. I don't think it's 160. I think they said it was about 85 degrees. So I mean, you obviously this is a flat wall behind me, and you can see the whole wall, but you can't see anything to the side really. You know what, I'll just do it manually with a splatter here. It's going to end up with a What is that doing? Is that the growth? Growth 10% is doing that? What? I have no idea how this works. Oh, it's cool actually. We can kind of get an effect of them having, well, I suppose they don't wave. They're coral, right? They're kind of hard. I'm not a marine biologist, okay? I don't know this stuff. Yeah, that needs to... I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't understand this brush at all. I'm not going to lie. This brush is beyond my comprehension. More or less seems to be the case. I'm going to try and build some like cool trees there. That's my intention here. So my impression of how this brush ought to work in my mind is that when you place the splatter, there's a certain number of blocks are placed, and then each block adjacent to one of those has a 10% chance of kind of growing, and then it does that the recursion number of times, and so you should end up with kind of a tree effect, really. But I don't know. Whoops. Oh well, it's nice. I can just be messy with this, to be fair. There's no requirement for this to be precise. Aha. Oh. I do like working with the kind of random brushes when they work well. It's fun. So some of these are going to be definitely sticking out of water, but I don't know if that's scientifically accurate. But how does coral work? I hope there's no Australians here. I know there were Australians on my stream because of the weird time I used to stream. They'd probably be very offended at this attempt at building a coral reef. That shows how much I know about coral, and I'm assuming that Australia is like headquarters of coral for the world, which, I mean, of course, that's probably not even true, is it? Australia is a desert. Alright, and we'll build some more in here. At Australia, yeah, the entirety of Australia is about to get out of bed. We've been pinged. Alright, mates. That's not Australian, is it? Crikey, mates. We've been summoned. I'm a bit cockney for an Australian. But, Oh, I'm going to go for a big one here. Maybe? Maybe I'm going to do that? Or maybe the blocks are not going to cooperate. Oh, I can definitely fit a big one from down here. Come on. Let's fill this in. I'm going to go for a huge one here, actually. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. Wow, it's really not wanting to build out. Come on. Get out. Okay. And some down here. And I think we can try and do some fire coral. That's a cool name for a coral. So I'm going to try and build it to look like fire. I guess that's not too different from what I'm doing here, to be honest. Maybe this should be the fire coral, and I should try to build the tube coral in a different way. Yeah, maybe that makes more sense. This probably is more like fire coral, isn't it? Not that I know. Again, know nothing about coral. Maybe that's not even. Maybe it's just a Minecraft term that they've invented, and it in fact is not a real thing. But yeah, I'm literally going on the name, and I'm like, that sounds cool. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Mate, only 20%. Which continent do I think is the greatest? Well, I mean, Eurasia. If we're talking actual continents, Eurasia is probably the greatest, considering that almost everybody lives there, and it's also the home of almost all of. It's where almost all. I should be careful where what I say here. Not modern. Historical. Basically, modern society's history is in Eurasia. As to whether Europe or Asia is more great, I don't know. I like Europe, obviously. I'm from Europe. I think the standard of living in Europe is probably as high as you're going to find in any other continent. Probably the highest in the world, I would say. And obviously quite progressive, quite forward-thinking, good human rights, etc. So yes, I would say controversial opinion, Europe. Okay, so that's some coral. What else we got? What are the corals that we got here? Oh, nature-wise? Well, I mean, again, it's a bit of a cheat if you can say Eurasia. I mean, most diverse, probably again Eurasia, since it's huge, right? And you have a great diversity. But I mean, for nature, Europe. Not very exciting. Obviously, we killed everything. All right, yes, horn coral. So sounds like it needs to be horns. Now I've definitely done this before. We can do so. We'll do yellow concrete, and we'll do. I kind of want to do. Well, spikes. I've done a similar thing before, but I'm trying to remember how exactly I did it. Maybe catenary brush is appropriate. So what I can do is I can make a block where I am, right? Or maybe // pos 1. And then can I go catenary B brush catenary. Yellow concrete. So we go here, pos 2. Can we do that? No. So I want to target my location. A continent is failing. Well, yeah, Australia is failing for nature. Like, it wants to kill you. Everything murders in Australia, even the continent itself. Not even like the animals. I mean, the animals, yes, but that is just murderland, basically. I'm trying to think what the best way to do this horn coral is. I need to place a block where I'm standing. I forget how to do that. I just do like /sphere, is it? Sphere 1. Oh, undo. Sphere 1, 0. Aha! So we go, whoops. I mean, that works, but it started over there, so maybe not ideal. But that's kind of what I want to do here. So let's try again. Why is it not filled that then? I kind of want it to fill that. Oh well, we can get rid of it. Oh, this is a cool track. C418. Cookie or cookie dough. What about cookies? I forget. I forget why. Did I say something about cookies? Or are you just rambling now? Let's go for yellow concrete here. Oh, we could go for... Actually, this might be cool if we go for a different thing at the end. Is it a lantern, right? Sea lantern. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do that. So let's do sea lantern. Oh. Whoops. Sea lantern. Sea lantern. Yes, okay. 0. Aha. Yes, now we're talking. Now we're getting there. Come on. Ah. Whoops. It's not what I meant to do. Okay. Yes, so we'll go for another one down here. And in fact, let's make kind of a bigger one. How much space we got until we're at the surface? So the surface is like here, right? So let's go for... I'm just going to go and put a bunch out right now. And then we can kind of link them all up. Wheels or doors? What are there more of in the world? Is this a question? Is this like a Reddit question or something? I've never heard of that. Are there more wheels or more doors in the world? It's a good question. I feel like there must be a lot more wheels in the world. What? Oh, we start here and go here. Aha, yeah. Yeah, there's got to be more wheels. My thinking being that while often cars have both a lot of, about the same number of wheels as doors, you also have wheels on many other vehicles, some of which don't have doors, and also wheels in all kind of mechanical things. Think about your watch. Watch might have, it could perhaps be said to have a door, but... yes, only one I would guess, and a lot of wheels, so... Red blood cells could definitely count. Well, no, they're not wheels, what? Red blood cells aren't wheels. They don't roll. They're like wheel shaped, but I mean, is a donut a wheel? No, I don't think a donut is a wheel, so... Oh, there's a much easier way to have done this, actually. And I think I might try it for one of my other corals here. Let's try it for the fire coral. Let's go for one more of these here. Down here. Over here, maybe one here. Not everything that's a circle is a wheel. Like, is a biscuit a wheel? Is an Oreo cookie a wheel? I know an Oreo cookie is a biscuit, but looks nice. This is funky music. Our bodies have doors. No, 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 no. They are sphincters. It's very different from a door. Like, imagine how gross it would be if if your body had a no, no, no. Sorry, if your car had sphincters for doors, like you have to like squeeze your way in there and then squeeze your way out, and the exhaust pipe as well is a oh, gross. Sorry, I lost the chat there. I was checking my messages. So what else we got here? So yes, I was going to do the fire coral. Let's kind of make a whole sea of the fire coral down here in this little basin that we have. And the way I want to make the fire coral, no, no, actually, it's not going to work. The idea I had for making like a entire bed of it, but let's just go with a splatter cylinder. So we're going to splatter cylinder, splatter disc. What? Oh, that's because the size is B10. What? What are you doing? Because the growth is set so low. Seed 10. Oh. T1000. No. G1000. This brush seems to be broken. What's the voxel? Voxel is stone. What? No. V, we want red concrete. Go! Why you no work? So I'm making coral reef here. So my idea is just to liven this bit up a bit. So this section of the map, I don't know if you've seen the rest of the map. It's the same one that I was working on before. I can have a little tour for you if you care, but I'm just gonna kind of want to finish up the coral here at least first. Okay, so splatter disc isn't gonna work, I think. Disc voxel, try. Splatter voxel disc. Aha! Okay. You can do a mask, right? Yeah. No. V... Oh, it's M. No, V... VL? Imgal? No. I'm just gonna quickly Google what's the name of the voxel sniper mask. How to do the mask here? Voxel list. It is voxel list. So VL air. Okay. That's just completely ignoring me. P. B and M. Maybe? B and M. Okay. VL. What? I'm confused. XM. Oh, XM. B, XM. P, XM. No. Not M. Not XM. Include M. NM. It must be NM. Aha! Alright. We got it. So that's good. That's set right. I just need to actually make it splatter disk. No, I'm back to that not working. Splatter voxel disk. Okay, but I want it to go up. I don't know. I will stream until I'm bored probably. So for some time, I'm not sure. Maybe an hour longer. I don't know, to be honest. So I'm just gonna coat this whole floor here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back with the other splatter brush. And I'm gonna kind of extend it upwards. So let's give that a go. So splatter voxel. Thousands. Okay, let's not do that. Splatter voxel 1. So I'm literally just going to kind of liberally use this on all of the existing blocks that I've just placed to get them to kind of grow a little bit. And hopefully we'll end up with kind of a cool looking kind of carpet effect, which is what I want here. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of click each one once, maybe is kind of what I want to do. And then I think what I'll do is I'm going to come through with some sand and sand this whole area. Not sand it down, but cover it with sand. And then maybe we have the kind of the beginnings of this area kind of set out, which would be nice. Just gonna add some in here. Yeah, I don't know if the voxel disk did what I wanted it to do at all, really. I mean, it didn't. I was kind of hoping it would kind of make a disc and then grow off that disc, but it's not really what happened. Quite spooky music, actually. Quite like it. I say C418 is the artist. He's the one who originally made the Minecraft soundtrack. I believe he got paid pretty much nothing, which is kind of a shame. Although I'm sure the exposure has been good for him anyway. I mean, he would have been nobody, I imagine, without Minecraft. But yeah, I believe they kind of did him dirty originally, which is a shame. I'm just going to spread this around even more liberally. I think this is going to be a bit boring otherwise. What inflates and deflates but doesn't move a muscle can change your emotions in an instant unless you hate F. I mean, I guess we're supposed to say it's a male member. Is it a balloon? Because when it explodes, that's pretty sad. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the disc brush here now. Disc. No, you know what? No, I will. Brush, disc. Sand. No, not disc. We call it cylinder. Sand 3. Mask air stone. No, forget the stone. Mask air. I need to. No, I don't think I do. Actually, we can just kind of go along here, and we're just going to kind of cover the whole floor here. And you can't touch it until you earn it. Oh, money. Is it money? It inflates and deflates, but it doesn't move a muscle. Yes, it must be money. Unless you hate what, though? Unless you hate underline. F. I'm so confused. Welcome to my life. Okay. Oops. Not money. Wait, it's not money? The economy? How is it not money? Ego. Is it the ego? Yes. Or juicy. Oh, the economy. Okay. Yeah. Well, money also. In fact, maybe even more so. Like, I'd say people are generally more affected by the their own money than the economy generally, perhaps. So I'm kind of burying the red coral here, but I'm going to actually dig it out again, or not. Well, not dig it out again, but I'm going to grow it out again. So we'll actually go for another pass with the coral brush. And kind of build it out naturally. Build out the ones that kind of survived this sanding. Maybe not. No, I think maybe it's okay. So I can still do it easily, actually. So I'll just a touch, you know, just a little. I'm going to sand this whole thing. I can't let you join at the moment. Maybe at some point, but for now I'm literally just running a local setup on my machine, so I couldn't let you join if I wanted to. And I tend to prefer building alone, actually, since I'm a bit of a diva, and I love to have things my way, and people don't really like that so much. So the easiest way to avoid that, nobody likes it if someone builds over their build, for example. That's just not fun. So yes, I prefer to try and avoid that by simply not letting people anywhere near anything that I can touch, and it kind of works. So I think I'm gonna go over this with another brush and sandstone this. So we'll do a replace brush, brush, replace brush sphere sandstone, which mask, let's do size 4, or maybe 3, 3. 3, right? And then we go mask stone andesite. What? Oh, andesite. So we're just going to run this along here, and this actually is going to give me kind of an idea about where I should put the next bit of sand. So I'm going to kind of fill out everything that's still grey with sand over the top. Some sandstone in here as well, and we can use sandstone at the bottom of this. We'll make like a layer of sandstone kind of thing going on. Literally just painting over it more or less. So actually I had an idea for this map. I want to make it potentially a survival world that people can kind of play on. And I should be able to put in most of the resources kind of naturally, as it were. And I think it might make an interesting survival experience. I guess there must be such maps out there, but it'd be cool to have another one, I suppose. I should use the rock brush. Why am I not using the rock brush? Oh well, too late now. Okay, so now we get back to my old foe, this situation. Trying to fill in naturally something something that will you know, have a nice flat surface. Really not easy. I mean, I suppose what I could do, I could try doing sphere air 100. Oops. Okay, maybe not like that, but like if I go to maybe try sphere sphere 30. What did that do? I did nothing, right? Was I too far? Aha. Is that gonna work? I mean, it kind of works actually, doesn't it? Oh. Holes. But I mean, I'm basically placing circles here, aren't I? Basically placing cylinders down there. Oh, I need to be very careful actually, don't I? Not to accidentally delete something that I care about. Okay, so let's go with some... How to do this? I mean, I can just do overlay, can't I? B overlay sand all, no, some. Only natural rock types. I'll go for voxel sand. And we'll go for size 20. Oh, big one. So now we have the really difficult task, though. The really difficult and quite tedious task of smoothing this out. Whoops. Hey, I need that. Yeah, it's snowing here too. Really, not super heavily, I wouldn't say, but it is. So I'm gonna go for a brush. Erode brush, melt. It's a big brush. What does default do? Ah! Maybe not that one. Darr! Why are you so difficult? Alright, I guess we go with... I've used algorithms and well, not algorithms, sorry, like mathematics before to generate like nice smooth shapes, but I don't think that's maybe not appropriate here. Let's try. I guess maybe I'll try some cylinders. Cylinder sand 3 mask air. Go for sand 5, and we're just kind of. I'm just going to build these out and try to get like a nice smoother area here. So I mean, maybe we can use a nice methodical method. A methodical method, yes. A methodical method we shall use, which should hopefully we can just build up layer by layer, and maybe that'll work. Might give us a. I'm just going to try and keep this about the right kind of distance from the. Oops. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of undos. Yep, I'm going to try and keep it at kind of the same distance from the hole here. Yes, I was born in England. I am an Englishman, born and bred. I'm pretty English, I would say. I like fish and chips. I like English breakfast. I like beer. I like whiskey. I like gin. You know, British stuff. I like going to the pub. Love going to the pub. It's awesome. Yes, pubbing. There is actually a surprisingly large number of, maybe not surprising, but there's a large number of Brits in Switzerland because of the financial markets, of course. And so we are well cared for here, which is nice. I say cared for. They have our vices. This isn't working too bad actually. I mean, it's a little bit slow, but it's gonna. I think the end result will be decent. I've only been here a very short time actually. It's been since November. So yeah, very recently by as far as, well, anything goes. It's not a very long time. And it's been good so far. I must say, as I say, I'm super rich now, which is nice. Maybe not super rich, but I mean, obviously, there's really rich people in the world. But for somebody who works for a living, I am pretty wealthy, and certainly much wealthier than I've ever been before, which is nice. Which is one of the major reasons I moved out here. Also, I moved out of London during the pandemic. I couldn't really face going back. I was just so noisy, so busy. I was like, just didn't want that in my life, as it were. So it was nice to get away from that. And Switzerland is a lot quieter. Even the biggest cities are still really tiny by UK standards. They do not have much population at all. I think Scotland has way more. London is way more populous than the entire country of Switzerland. So, yes, that's nice. And you yourself, you said you're studying, right? What are you studying? Remind me. I don't know if you mentioned that. Which plants? Is there plants in the background, maybe? You mean these plants? Or some other plants entirely? I'm actually going to build this way further out because it's a bit of a short step. Yeah, this is the main problem with manually building them. Manually building it, like you get this kind of, obviously we're limited by the shape of the brush, and so we can essentially only really have quite limited shapes, and we end up with this kind of slimy look, almost like layers of slime, which is not really how beaches look. But oh well. We can kind of break it up a bit and make it a bit rougher. But of course, this is also going to be under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. I should have been singing that the whole time. Oh, actually, I don't want to get copyright striked. Although, to be honest, I'm not really too scared. What are they going to do? Take away my no money that I get from my stream? Take away my one viewer. Oh, some water hiding here. How dare it? Are we nearly... How far are we from sea level now? We're about there, actually, so we need to raise it up a little bit more, which is going to be kind of awkward, considering we've already put in the all the layers here, but... Something very therapeutic about just building out systematically like this. An island in the middle. Yes, maybe that's a good idea, actually. Let me think here. Yes. Yeah, I like that. So let's go for... Let's put a rock here, and then we'll build around that to make an island. Brush, rock, stone, 10. Ta-da! Okay. Is that... It's about the So this is sea level, right? This is just, so we're just above sea level. Good, 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 good. So let's take now, was it this one I was using? No, 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 no. This one? Yeah. All right, so let's build around this. Oops. What kind of, so are you, you said you were at university, right? Are you studying for architecture, or what are you studying, if anything? Or maybe I'm misremembering. Or when I say misremembering, I mean not paying attention. You know, it's very similar concept. It happens sometimes. I'm very hard at work, you know. It takes a lot of concentration and brain power. My building. Good idea on the island. This will help a lot to. I mean, part of it is just giving the my mind something to kind of focus on and to create patterns around. Because yeah, the human mind is terrible at creating things from complete scratch. So it's kind of how art works. Actually, you have this kind of interaction with the environment, which creates kind of an interesting result. That's sort of what's happening here, I hope. Or maybe I'm just being a bit self-aggrandizing there, but we'll see. We'll see if I produce something that is could be considered art. I suppose everything can be considered art, can't it? Even Minecraft. No, there's definitely stuff in Minecraft that is certainly counts as art. I don't know if kind of idly constructing environments would count, but bye-bye, or not bye-bye. I'll see you in 2 minutes, I suppose. Yes, so we're going to end up with kind of two smaller beaches, maybe, or maybe not. Well, they're not even. They're going to be bare. This is all below the water, so it's all going to be barely visible. I do understand. One thing that kind of scares me about this whole project is the fact that most of it is water. So I'm going to be building a lot of frickin' beaches. A lot of underwater stuff. So what I kind of don't want to do is spend too much time on the underwater sections, but you know, by spending some time on it, if I want to be consistent, I'm going to need to spend more time on it, I suppose. Like, it would be, as a player, it would be pretty disappointing if you go in the sea here and you get this nice reward. You get this pretty underwater environment to explore. But if you go in the sea anywhere else, you're going to see nothing. You're going to have like rocks floating in the water and stuff. No, this is a live stream. I'm really here. I am really at the keyboard and I'm really playing. We're not having reruns here. No reruns in my town. Well, I don't know, maybe one day if I'm rich and famous enough to rerun my streams. Okay, so this is gonna be just underwater, which I think will be kind of nice actually. Coral is accurate. Is that what it looks like in the actual game? Did you do a quick Google? No. Let's just smooth this out as well. And this one. smooth this out. What am I doing? I am building, as always. Well, not as always actually. Sometimes I do things other than build on this stream. I can show you what I'm building in a moment. I'll show you now, I suppose, since we're kind of finished with this section. It looks vaguely rude, but so I've drained the sea here. I've drunk the sea, and I'm building this quite large coral reef. And the idea here will be to create something in this section of the map where at present there is literally nothing of interest. As you can see, it's still very, very much under construction. So yes, this will hopefully go some way to make this a little bit more exciting. That's the intention. I can go for a little bit more of a tour perhaps later. I don't want to interrupt everything right now. When I say everything, I mean all of this building that I'm doing. So this is going to be a bit rocky here, and then we're going to be able to put some grass now. Grass block 2. And put some grass out here. Oops. Don't really want it to be grass and the sea don't really mix, so trying not to have them too close. I can totally go through and sculpt this a little bit better after. So let's just cover the stone for now. Yep. Oh no, I don't want to do that. We're too late now. So for some reason I can't save. Does anyone know actually? Here's a question for you. Why can't I save this? Save hotbar with +1. I want to save it, but I can't save it. I've recreated the Minecraft, the automatically generated Minecraft reef manually. Perfect. I'm so good at this game. Alright, so the water's back in. This should look quite nice. Obviously we need some palm trees here, because what would a island in a tropical bay be without some palm trees? No, I'm not a practicing Muslim. I do not fast in Ramadan. I do not fast ever. In fact, I am a greedy man who loves to eat. So I'm gaining weight. Actually, it's not good. I could probably do with a little bit of fasting, but I prefer break fasting. I'm actually gonna, let's just extend the sand a little bit more here. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty now to be doing this by hand. But yes, I think it's the most appropriate way to do this. And let's cover it all this rock up here, all this stone. Bring this out a little bit as well. So this is literally at sea level, I think. So it's kind of, this is kind of the most crucial like level. Hi, Gomon, Gomon number 4. Thank you for. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you very much. I hope to stick around for a little bit. I don't know. I just spent a bunch of money on buying the latest streaming kit, so I will try to make use of it. But I don't know. I have a real life, so maybe I will not be around for too long. Who knows? So when is Ramadan? I forget. Is it coming up, or we've had it? I don't even know. Okay, let's leave that like that, so we still have some water there. And I think I got the sand still on here. Nope. Let's rebind here. Yep. Go for this, and we're just going to bring this out. In fact, we should definitely fill out this area here. Can I? What is back there? Nothing apparently. But yes, let's fill this out, and we'll just. I'm sure the players, if they ever dig in there, will have to just forgive the fact that there is sand holding up a huge block, a huge cliff. And we'll bring this out again. A little bit more. Whoops. Too much. Bring that out. This one. So now we're above the water level, and what we do here actually matters a lot more. A lot more than it would have done. It does than the other areas do. So. Oh, it's Ramadan today. Oh, no, you're making you're making orange sweets later today. What? What does that mean? I'm confused. Orange sweets? Yeah, so you can see the water level is here actually. Get in there, you. No! It's the wrong one. I suppose I shouldn't be too stressed. There's a perfectly good undo command. Okay, well, we need to do something with this cliff as well, because that is pretty ugly. Oh, I see. Is that a Ramadan thing? Wait, am I just conflating two things, or is it have the orange sweets got something to do with Ramadan? Forgive me, I'm a very uncultured swine. Oh wait, no, we don't like swines either, right? Very uncultured cow. Cows are halal, right? Oh, okay. Like boiled sweets. How do you make those? Okay, let's actually we can this is an opportunity to smooth and blend in this other area here that already existed. Should I cover this? I suppose this doesn't really make sense for this not to have any sand on it, if the rest of this does. So let's cover this with sand too. And in fact, we can fill out the base here. Oh. There's loads of space down here. What is this? This needs to be covered. Oh, Okay, that's not right. Oh. Yes. Okay. Whoops. Oh well. This is all okay. It's all okay. I'm just kind of mumbling now. Oh, we even have a little route down here now, don't we? Ah, yes. Ah, I love it. It looks good. It's going to look really nice when I get the water back in. In fact, let's try out the water now, shall we? So, is there a command to refill the water? I think there must be. Like flood command or something? Okay, well that's not working. No. Undo. Oops. Redo. Tool unbind. Don't want to put that on there. So let's, I guess I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Go for a selection here. So if we go here, pause 1, and then we. Oh, I'm so slow. There must be a way to go faster, right? Oh wait, no, yes there is. That's why I need my compass, right? Wait, what? No! I've ruined my compass. It doesn't teleport me anymore. You know, of course, I can put the water back in and then just leave it for now. I don't have to complete this right now, but it would be nice to kind of give it a go, I suppose. Really regretting rebinding the compass. No, I should probably do that. Actually, toggle the sprint was probably a good idea. Replace air, water. Okay, so there's a way to nudge it, right? Toggle sprint, let's try that actually. Controls, sprint, toggle. So that means that I can, what? How do I do that then? Oh, it's one block higher than I thought. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. Let's try that again. I suppose it's easier if I actually stand on something, isn't it? Let me just stand on here. So stand here, pause 1. No. There. Okay. Alright. Well, let's see what I've made. So all of this coral above the water will be dead, I think. So I'm in settings, controls, sprint toggle, sneak hold. I don't really need sneak at all. Sprint. Oh, left control to sprint. Oh. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, so all of this stuff above will be bleached, I suppose. Oh, hoy, it's Dojo, Lomo, Momo, Bobo. I forget your name, I'm afraid. Mr. Galaxy Swirl. How is it going, my friend? It has been a few years, hasn't it? How are things on your end? Maybe replace some of this with sandstone, actually. Well, maybe not. Yes, looks nice with the glowy stuff. You know, I suppose I don't need to go all overboard with the sea stuff. This is not a sea build. So, yeah, the camera's cool, huh? I'm over here. But now I'm over here. Whoa. Except that once I remove the water, once I replace the water with, once I replace the concrete with coral, it will, of course I won't be able to remove the water again without killing it. So it's best to avoid doing that if I can help it. But I guess this is fine. The water section seems to be complete. I no longer have a very boring coast. So yeah, let's do it. So actually, I've still got the selection from before, so zoom. Let's get out over here, and we'll go for pos 2 here. And now we're going to have to do... No! Ah, that was dumb. Sorry. It's okay. So I accidentally set the wrong position, as I always tend to do. I'm going to hit the deck, and we'll set pos 1 down here. Yep. And then we're going to do our replace command, and so we'll start replace pink. So we want the brain coral, brain coral block. Replace pink concrete. Brain coral block. Aha. So let's see what happens. No. So I actually live in Switzerland now. Yeah, no, everyone gains some weight. No, I'm a hefty man these days. By comparison with what I looked like in my first videos, for sure. It doesn't help that they give me free food in the office. So actually, it looks like none of this is going to die. It looks like it's all going to stay alive, which I kind of didn't want. I kind of wanted it to be white. I've got a hair. So, tube corals. We were going to go for purple for the tube corals, right? Tube corals. I don't know if these will stay alive, but they treated me very well. I'm so rich, it's insane. I love it. I'm just yeah, crazy minted, which is nice. Aha, okay, so some of these are going to die then, that's nice. Oh, it's because there's no block update, right? Is it? Ah, yeah, there we go. Right, okay, that's good. Yeah, the mountains are awesome, to be honest. I'm really enjoying the scenery is just amazing. It's been part of the reason that I wanted to start building again. It's inspired me a lot. So yeah, I'm really the scenery is just jaw-droppingly beautiful. Actually, I got a drone. Haven't made any videos with it, but I suppose I could actually. I guess drone's not that exciting, but it's very fun to fly. I must say. Alright, so I'm just going to bleach the coral here. It's a shame it's not white, to be honest. Like, coral is supposed to be white, not grey. And the last ones, we got horn coral, right? Yellow concrete is horn coral block. And then finally, we've got the red concrete, which will be our flame. What is it called? Fire coral? Flame coral, is it? Fire coral, it must be. Yes. Yes. Looks good. Okay, nice. And do we have, is there other coral? Oh, there's these, we can do some clever stuff with this actually. So this can, how are we gonna do this? So we wanna layer it on top, but only of the right kind of block. So I wanna put, for example, I wanna put these on here, but not necessarily on here. So I want kind of down here. I'm gonna have to think about it. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I don't need to do that at all. Horn coral. Do I want to do that? Ha, that's kind of cute. Let's do that for sure. That's nice and easy. Looks kind of silly, but whatever. Try and stop me. So I will go also for, I think I can probably top the blue ones with the blue coral. 2 corals. Oh, we got more. Oh gosh, there's a lot of different. They really went kind of overboard with the. This is going to take ages, isn't it? I need a more methodical way to do this. Oh, did I play the entire playlist? No. It's just C418 being quiet. Yeah, I suppose there's no hurry. I can just do this manually. It's not a big deal. Squelch, squelch. Looks nice. I suppose if I want to do the brain coral, I'm going to have to do that kind of en masse, because that's not going to be a quick procedure. There's a lot of that one. squelch. Splat, maybe, is more like it. It's quite a nice track, this C4181. It's a bit, it's very mellow. It's kind of the what I wanted to capture with my stream. Mellow atmos. How does coral even grow? Like, is that animals, aren't they? Like shellfish, kind of. My goodness, I put quite a lot of these out, huh? Wow, yes, I already got this. This is too tall, isn't it? This is silly. This one too. Okay, that's more or less all of them done, I think. So what else have we got here? I mean, I want to do the flame coral, but maybe I can just literally just blanket the flame coral down here. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to need to be a little bit clever about this because they're not going to be waterlogged, I guess. Place, so brush. Cylinder. Flame coral. Flame fire coral. It's called fire coral. So what's that going to do now? What? It's just making the area bright. So not that anyway. I clearly replace, slash replace, no. Mask. Water. Thing is, I don't want it to target the water. I know there's a way to do this with voxel sniper. I'm going to find it. I want to overlay on top, basically. Maybe there's an easy way to do that. B overlay. Top, on top. Okay, not that. I wanted to go on top of, but yeah, it's not working at present. Okay, not that. Excuse me. I don't know how to do it. Over. scatter overlay brush. Scatter over. Flame fire coral. See, that's nearly right. Oh. What is going on there? It's like, oh, I see. Depth. I just that, but above, on top of. Oh, yes, of course. I'm being dumb. We've got a brush for this. I always forget this as well. What? What is going on there? So this should work, right? No. Why does that not work? Why is it? Oh, I see. I get it, okay. I don't know what that's doing now. It seems to just be doing whatever it wants. So I mean, I guess kind of like that would be right, but it's definitely not hitting the right blocks at the moment. So we can go voxel list water. Right, that's okay. Water, yes. And then we can do CM. BCM. No. Overall CM. No. So I'm trying to use the voxel list. BBCM. Okay. I could have just done this manually faster, probably. I guess I'll just try it. Try the manual manual spam. Or maybe, actually, the easiest way would be I mean, I already did this, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Okay, not that one. Like this. Slash cylinder, doesn't it work, really? That's weird. Clearly I should have put these in before I There must be a way to make world edit ignore water. Okay, well that's not working. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to do this manually. I'm too lazy for this. I'm too lazy for this. Ugh. Fine. I'll do it. Ugh. Goodness me. Hello, Isaac. You have a very unique name. How is it going, my friend? What happened here? Didn't fill that out very well. Oops, we got coral growing on coral. I don't want that. We're having an apartheid state here where coral doesn't mix. Red coral stays separate from a yellow coral. Come on. We're not savages. How are we back here? I'm sure I'd already done this. I'm sure I came from here, right? What? I'm sure I came through here. How are they dying or something? I'm sure I already did this end. Weird. Oh, did I just like skip over like half of it? Weird. Yeah, I am actually pretty confused about why that is. It's so dark down here. Squelch, 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 squelch. It's a gross sound, really. Alright, so let's see what I made. No. More. I want it to be like basically a carpet here. Sea pickles. That's a good idea. I will go back through and place out some sea pickles too. Oh, we've got seagrass as well. This is going to take a little while to do sea pickles like this, but I'm actually going to put them in. Oh, the sea pickles like brighten the space. I see. They're the sea candles. I get it. Okay. What? Why does that make any sense? Sea candles. Yeah, I didn't know that. I clearly know nothing about the aquatic update. At least we get a different squelching noise now. Hopefully these aren't tremendously valuable. I know they do appear in Minecraft, but standard vanilla regular Minecraft, but I'm not sure how common they are. Because the idea for this world was if it's going to be a survival world, it should be not trivially easy. Like no diamond blocks everywhere, for example. Not diamond blocks everywhere. Oh yeah, this makes it a lot better actually, doesn't it? A lot brighter. Looks pretty. Noise, mate. It looks like a grenade that I'm holding, like a pipe bomb or something. With big fuse, dynamite, and green dynamite. Okay. Well, kelp. Oh gosh, there's so many. But kelp is a good idea as well, yeah. Let's go back down there. Since I've still got some space. So kelp grows, doesn't it? I mean, it grows by itself, doesn't it? So it doesn't really matter how big I place it, how tall I place it. But yes, let's go down in here and we can complete our... I'm actually going to place this a bit more carefully since it's quite tall, so I'm not going to put too many of them out. Place it in kind of clusters a little bit. It's probably not appropriate place for kelp to be. I assume kelp is actually a photosynthetic plant, isn't it? It's like seaweed. So, yeah, probably not supposed to be here for a naturalistic point of view, but whatever, I don't care. Just try and stop me. Don't try to stop me, please. You may be able to stop me, and I don't want that. I don't want to be stopped. Stop me before I kill again. I kill the general normal order of nature. I mean, I'm perfectly happy with my serial killer lifestyle. I don't need to be stopped, thanks. It goes very tall. It goes... Does it have a maximum height, or it just goes to the surface, doesn't it? charger won't work. Have you tried charging it? Have you tried turning it off and on again? Okay, that will have to do, I think. We have the coral reef, we have the beach. What we don't have is the cliff, but that will perhaps be a task for another day. I'm satisfied with my experimentation here. And if you are interested, or you can go for a quick tour, I can show you around the island as it exists. I'm going to crank up the render distance. It's probably going to tank the performance, but it's better for viewing. Here's a rock floating there for some reason. I was supposed to bring this headland out as well, wasn't I? I guess we'll come back to that. That's what I've just built. So if we kind of just look away from this beautiful mountain, such as it is, we look in this direction. Yes, looks nice. Get this pretty view. So we've done most of the coast over here is now complete, or well, I say complete, but not ugly. Perhaps it's not the prettiest in the world, but you know what? This is absolutely crying out to have kelp placed on it. Like this was stand-in for seaweed, which I didn't have at the time, so just spam this one out here. More here. A bit better than nothing. We keep going around here. This maybe needs a little bit more attention. Clearly didn't give this as much attention as it deserved. Got a dead old tree over there. Over here we have another beach. This one pre. That's a melon. Why is there a melon there? Well, I guess we can replace that now with something more appropriate. What would be more appropriate than a melon? Why is there a melon? Oh no, I used melons? Ah, yeah, I used wool, didn't I? As well. I'm just thinking for a survival world, that may not have been the greatest idea. I mean, it's fine, but it's just wool. But sorry, I was distracted. So here we got a huge heap of rocks and not much else for this bit of the coast. We got a nice internal area here. We can sneak out through the side door. Which brings us out to, wow, I don't remember populating this area. Huh? There's no, fix the water. Such fix water, is it? Fix water, free. Yes, okay, that's good. So I have been generally avoiding building too many structures because I don't, as I say, I don't really want to make too many structures, but yeah, I think some ruins is maybe potential. I really don't remember building this at all. And here we have this aqueduct. Wow, I'm really getting kind of lost in the weeds here. I shouldn't be driving around like so close to all this stuff. It's supposed to be viewed from a distance. Oh, this big log, big dead tree. I remember making that vaguely. The volcano. Which, yes, certainly a bountiful source of stained glass if you can get a... Oh, we can do nighttime as well. No, let's leave it. Wait. Yeah, let's leave it. So volcano here. Again, kind of crying out for some. Well, all of this coastline basically wants to have the. What's the phrase? The coral. It wants the aquatic update to be added to it, but I cannot. It's going to take a long time to do that. What I should do is find or create a brush that will do it for me, and then literally just snipe it at a long distance and just kind of spray paint it more or less. Got this little ruined dock down here. Stacks and stumps, and the entrance to the bay, as I called it, tropical bay, which was kind of the original design for this. But here that is, and we see where the aqueduct comes out here. No water flowing in it anymore, of course. It's been long since ruined. This is the other side of the tree that we saw, and just through there is the other beach. We have here the kind of ruined temple, which has pride of place in the middle. More trees. And here we're back. We've done full circle, and this takes us back to where we've just arrived. I'm actually going to have a look at it from this angle, though, because we haven't actually looked at it from probably the main viewpoint that I imagine the player will go to would be about here. And I guess it's okay. Maybe it looks a bit messy with all this. The heck was that? Like slid down. Yeah, there's a couple of flowers here. Oh! Just a couple. Never have too many flowers. You look very pretty. And we have, I have a little bench here. That was thoughtful of me. What else we got? There's mountains, Story Mountain, as we call it, as we named it. This very boring patch of forest probably needs some work. Actually, it has like some pools in it, but that's about the only interesting feature. Otherwise, it's pretty dull. Yeah, not much going on there. This bit's kind of nicer. It has like the cliffs. We have this weird shiny gold cave, which this was the first time I built like a full-size mountain, so I wasn't really sure what I was doing, so it doesn't look as good as that mountain, but it's still kind of cool. Yeah, you're right. It's the same beach. In fact, I can show you. Maybe I can't remember the exact angle, but yes. I should use some shaders. I should probably install some. In fact, I will. It's not a bad idea. This is. I think I'm using the. I even have Optifine installed. I'm using the internal shaders at the moment. But yes, I totally can use shaders. I think it would struggle in this kind of draw distance, but yeah, we will definitely improve the picture, I think. Over here we have another forest on a little headland. This is an interesting song. Thanks, C418. This area is one of the last areas I built before I dropped out, so I really quite like this one. Maybe not complete yet, but I love this like tumbled blocks look with the little trees. What else we got going on? Another not very exciting forest. We do have the gorge here, which is nice. It's gorgeous, if you might say so. Gorgeous gorge. Nothing too exciting up that way. I have this kind of moorland here. I'm imagining there would be like sheep grazing around here. It's supposed to be quite barren, which is what it is. And the river comes over this way. This tree is balding. I think I used the wrong kind of leaves for that, and they rotted away, but oh well. That looks nice. Attention to detail on these trees. These were some of the first trees that I built, and they're actually quite nice. They're way more attention put in them than the later ones. The later large trees. Here's the peaceful valley. This is where I kind of started this whole project. You see the mountains there. Yes, I'm going to take an overview of the map, and then I'm going to end the stream, I'm afraid. It's my plan. I actually have stuff to do today. But yes, I'm satisfied with what I've little build that I've built. So eventually, it's going to get to a point where it takes too long to overview the map, because. But this is about it. This is about the end. There's the mushrooms and the weird. Oops. The weird rock. The weird necromancer's tower. And purple, yes. I think the coast here will be interesting, actually. So I'm gonna. I guess the purple will make it to the coast. And oh my gosh, it's so laggy. Drop the render distance down. I don't know. I don't know what percent done it is, to be honest. I mean, I still have some. I would say if I were to try and finish what I've started, we're maybe 50% done. Like this area here, all needs to be filled in. That's probably going to take a while. As you can see, it's in very, very basic shape. This mountainous region here I was kind of intending on it being the center of the island. So if this is the center, hold on, I guess let's crank the view distance back up again, and we can see just quite how big the island would have to be for this to be the center, because in that case I will probably have only done about a quarter of it, maybe a third. Let's see here. Clouds go away. Don't like that. How do I get rid of clouds? Details. Wait, what? Cloud height off. So yeah, maybe, yeah, it's probably never going to be the middle of the island. Looks good from up here. I've never actually looked at it from up here. Oh, look, the isn't there a zoom in command on Optifine? No. This limestone pavement here looks super cool from high up. The time at the moment is about 4 o'clock. But yes, as I have things to do today since it's Saturday. Well, yeah. Oh, my neck. Oh gosh, it hurts. I'll let it load, and then I'm gonna have to head off. Is it gonna load? Maybe it's not gonna load. Maybe I'm too high up. Very flowery down there. Yeah, I think I'm still too high, aren't I? Kind of funny look without the water in there. How long is this song? Oh my, wait, what? It's just only a 3-minute long song, but it sounds very similar to one that we heard before. Oh, stretch, kids, it's good for you. Yeah, so this section in the middle here maybe needs more attention. As I mentioned, it's like pretty much central to the whole build, and it is not very it doesn't have a lot. It doesn't feel very well loved. This little forest here. My goodness, it takes so long to load. Alright, well, I'm going to have to go anyway. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. And I hope to do this again soon. I may do it in mornings. I'm not sure. But I will definitely expect to do at least another stream or two. Probably more than that. Who knows? Depends how if I can get kind of into the swing of into the rhythm of it. But yes, thanks for keeping me company, and I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Thank you. Bye. Well, now it's awkward, isn't it? I've got to figure out how to cancel the stream. Okay, how do I do this? Bye. Oh. Amazing.